Suddenly, this is the awareness of municipal administration that Fukuoka City conducts every year for its citizens. It is the questionnaire result of inspection. What number do you think it is? In the middle, the ratio of I like Fukuoka City and I like it rather. On the left side, the ratio of Fukuoka City is a comfortable place to live in and rather comfortable place to live in. On the right side, the ratio of I want to continue living in Fukuoka City and I would rather continue to live, that's right. Fukuoka City has a sea and mountains if you drive 30 minutes from the center. You don't have to worry about shopping. The food is delicious and the airport is close by. There are many people who have a strong love for the locals, probably because it is a comfortable place to live in. As we have just seen, Fukuoka citizens have a strong love for the locals. I am one of them. I want other people to come and live in such a nice place. More and more excitement, I want you to go. For that purpose, first of all, I want many people to know more about Fukuoka City, so this is the place to go. Launch the channel. Furthermore, it is important to convey accurate information in this era of overflowing information. I feel it. I would like to introduce it with various numbers. First of all, let's unravel from the angle of population. First of all, I will tell you the location of Fukuoka City. Fukuoka Prefecture is on the northernmost side of Kyushu. In Japan, we learn in elementary school geography. This place in Fukuoka Prefecture. It's in a place facing the sea. First of all, I will tell you from the population ranking of each city. The top 5 cities are such numbers. Which is Fukuoka City? Yokohama City is ranked first, followed by Osaka City, Nagoya City, and Sapporo City. That means Fukuoka City is the 5th. Fukuoka City overtook Kyoto City in 2011 and Kobe City in 2016, and is currently in 5th place. Even now, the population continues to grow by about 10,000 a year. So it is said to be a vibrant city. Before looking at the details of Fukuoka City, let's first look at the population trends throughout Japan. The population, which had been increasing until now, peaked at 128 million in 2010 and has decreased to 125.62 million as of February 2021, which is about 390,000 compared to last year. It will be a calculation that the number of people is decreasing. And it is estimated that there will be 92.84 million people in 2060, about 40 years later. This means that the population will decrease to 60 years ago. At the same time, the birth rate is declining and the population is aging, and the aging rate will rise to 38.4% in 2060, which means that more than 1 in 3 people will be elderly. By the way, in the future population estimation, there are a total of 9 patterns of simulations assuming that the number of births and the number of deaths are high, medium, and low, respectively. But in this video, the number of births and the number of deaths are both medium. Next, let's look at the population transition of Fukuoka City. As Japan's population declines, Fukuoka City is projected to continue increasing for the next 20 years until 2035. This is one of the reasons why it is said to be a healthy city. However, if you look closely at the details, It is more due to the increase in the number of elderly people aged 65 and over than the increase in the working age population aged 15 to 64 and the young population who will bear the future of 0 to 14 years. It seems that most of the increase is in some years over 65 years old. Although there are issues such as pensions, medical care, and social security. It is a pleasure to live a long and healthy life. In order for Fukuoka City to continue to be a vibrant city. How to encourage the elderly who are energetic and motivated to work to participate in society is likely to be an issue in the future. Next, let's look at the gender ratio. In Fukuoka City, there are about 90,000 more women than men. By age group, there are more males than females up to the age of 19, but the number is reversed for those over the age of 20 and more females. This may mean that there are more women who come to Fukuoka City when they get a job. Women who want to get married should check it out because the competition rate for marriage is high. Next, we will look at the details of population trends over the last 5 years. The number of births minus the number of deaths is positive every year, so it is in a state of natural increase. However, the number of increases is small, and it is said that in the near future, the number of deaths will exceed the number of births and will be a natural decrease. In 2019, 37 people will be born and 35 people will die a day. And, the number of people who have moved out of the city minus the number of people who have moved out of the city is about 10,000 every year. This is a state of social increase, in which the number of people entering exceeds the number of people leaving. In 2019, 238 people came in a day, and 198 people came out. From now on, as the number of births decreases and the number of deaths increases, the number of natural declines will increase. It means that the population of Fukuoka City will begin to decline when the natural decline exceeds the number of social increases. That is the year 2035. Finally, let's take a look at the contents of where you moved to Fukuoka City and where you moved from Fukuoka City. This shows the number of out-migrants and in-migrants in 2019. Looking at this, in Kanto and Tokai, there are more people leaving Fukuoka City than people entering Fukuoka City. In other areas, more people come to Fukuoka City. People are gathering from all over Kyushu to Fukuoka City, and conversely, people are coming out to Kanto including Tokyo. It seems a little surprising that there is an excess of migration to Kinki, including Osaka. If you look at this on a map, it's a little easier to understand. It is said that the number of people moving to big cities such as Tokyo and Osaka is decreasing due to the influence of the new coronavirus. So this number may change significantly in the future. Thank you for watching all. This time, we unraveled the string from the perspective of population. If you look at the data in detail, you may not know it. I will continue to improve at my own pace, so please keep checking.